It's Jennifer, Playmaker Coaching Consulting. And this week, the winning play we're talking about is the Small Business Owners Community Conference that I just got off of. We're talking about marketing and the impact it can make in your business. And got a chance to hear from some amazing speakers. And I want to give you the top 10 takeaways that I took from this great event. Thank you, Pat Miller, for putting this on. First was Mark Asquith. He talked about number one, the attention deficit economy that we're in. We're operating in a world where attention is increasingly scarce. So we have to have something that cuts through the noise. Two, if you have a business, guess what? You are a marketer. You have to be a content creator, and you may just not realize what you are. Number three, be pragmatic. Commit consistently to whatever content you're doing. Less is more to do it consistently. You've heard me talk about this many, many times. So I love that he echoed that. And I think I said number four. Number three, think about a 9-to-1 content to creation ratio. So often we spend an hour thinking about what content we're going to deliver and delivering that content, and then 2 minutes to think about our follow-through strategy or strategy, if at all. We need to flip that. We need to have, if you have only 1 hour to devote to your marketing, spend 2 to 3 minutes maybe developing the actual content, the rest of it on the marketing and the strategy part of the equation. So think about what your 9-to-1. Then going on to Julie Miller Davis, time management, prioritization expert. So much I continue to learn from her and try to apply to myself. One thing I want to give to you guys from that conversation is your big three each day. Each day we only get 3. What are your big 3? It should be things that are related to something either only you can do, something that's going to truly move the needle forward, or something that generates dollars and provides revenue for the business. So check yourself. What are you doing? What's your top 3 for that day? And then finally, the legendary Seth Godin. Oh my gosh, what an experience to be able to hear from him, to pour into us as small business owners, what we can learn from him. And some of the key things that stood out to me is when you pick your clients, you pick your future. We talk all the time about going niche and how hard sometimes it is to lean into that. But if we don't do it, we're always going to be hustling. So pick your clients, pick your future. Along those lines, he said it's got to be your minimum viable audience. We always talk about minimum viable plays, minimum viable marketing. He challenges us to think about your minimum viable audience. Focus on that specific audience that you can really serve well. Because if you're not giving business away, then you're probably not actually serious about this, because you would be turning right people that aren't your particular audience. You don't have to have an original idea, but you have to build the system or organize the community around that idea. So when you think about what makes you different, think about how you are positioning yourself and the value you provide. The person that can guide you through the system, that is what's priceless, especially in the world of AI and all these other resources that are out there. If you can be the person that guides somebody through that system, it's priceless. And finally, the top 10, last one, which I could probably go on and create a top 20, is if you had to 10x your prices, what would you change about your service or the experience that you provide that you would feel comfortable justifying that? So that's the top 10 for you. So as far as thinking about your next steps, after absorbing those insights from Mark Asquith, Julie Miller Davis, and Seth Godin, it's time to transfer that knowledge into action. So reassess your marketing to content creation ratio. Are you living the 9-to-1? Identify your daily big 3 that you alone really need to be doing. Define your minimum viable audience. Lean into that niche. Be different. Cut through the noise. The challenge is clear. So which principle are you going to apply first? Take something in the next 48 hours, put it into action. I challenge you to do it, challenge myself to do it. We'll see you back again next Tuesday with more marketing winning plays. Have a great